Local people. Local news and events. Local sports. Local matters. For all things Lloydminster area, this is Live with Kurt Price.
Welcome to the Live with Kurt Price show inside Lloydminster Nissan, where the 2025 models keep arriving. Check out the beautiful new 2025 Murano and the exciting new 2025 Nissan Armada and Armada Pro X. You can also get into a 2024 Armada with up to $5,000 in savings. In our service department right now, Saskatchewan and Alberta safeties are only $79.99. You guys were so excited. Of course, we are not Kurt Price.
No, we're not.
We're better. No, I'm just kidding. My name's Eleni. This is Maria Moriarty, Lisa Laflamme, and we are here from Spiro's, but also taking over for the Kurt Price show while he is enjoying a lovely holiday in this blizzardy, February, wintry.
And I want to say a much-deserved holiday.
Yeah,
Kurt does
absolutely.
so much for our community, and when he phoned and asked if we would do this, Eleni, I thought, yes, absolutely. You definitely deserve a holiday, and go and have fun. And then last night I was thinking, I wonder if he watched our show yesterday. Do you
Best
think he
to
did?
not. Best to not watch. No, I'm just kidding. Yesterday we did have Haley and Brandy on from the Lloydminster Co-op, and Brandy, the artist from our community who does the Art Academy here in town as well. So we were covering some kindness wins. Make sure you go and check out that episode, and also go get your sweater or shirt, all the things.
Crew neck.
Yeah, to support a local cause. But today we're excited to have Deanna Wandler and Ashley Miazga, and they are going to tell us a little bit about a really cool and very exciting initiative we have in town called Elevate. Elevate is a transformative event designed to inspire, empower, and equip young women ages 12 to 18. Oh my gosh, what I would have done to have something like that.
What I would have done to
that
have been
age.
able to have that as a parent.
Yeah.
Hey?
It's, yeah.
Yes, it's a whole thing.
It sounds like Elevate is a little bit about maybe getting some girls in town here to unlock their potential a little bit. Can you tell us a little bit, kind of surface level, about what we can expect from Elevate?
Well, it's going to be an amazing day from the 9:30 right at the get-go, and we are just excited. We have a lot of exciting people attending. Mrs. Lana Lane is going to join us as our MC and our moderator. So
She's
her
great.
alone is going to just start
She's
the
a
day
powerhouse,
off. She's
yeah.
a powerhouse. She's
She
got
is.
energy, and she loves youth. And she sees when I asked her about this, and she was like, "Heck yeah, let's do it."
Amazing.
And hasn't looked back since.
Oh, I love it.
But yeah, the whole day is going to be designed around empowerment, encouragement, I guess, inspiration for these young girls. And like you said, we both have daughters, and this is my little sister. And yeah, growing up, we had a great role model, but there's all this events for women, right?
Yeah, there's an Inspiring Women's Conference tomorrow.
Yeah,
yes.
exactly. But we just, Ashley just said, we'd like to do one for young women.
Yeah.
And
Well, we were just we have taken in a few over the years together, and there was the one that we sat together, and I said, I'm like, I wish my daughter was sitting next to me to hear this. And then it just kind of went from there.
Yeah,
so
snowballed.
here we are. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And what day do we have this at? It's
May 10th.
May
Yeah.
10th.
Oh,
Okay.
that's nice. Mother's
I know.
Day.
Yeah, we wanted to pick a
yeah.
day. It's a full day event, so of course it can't be during school hours, and we know how busy everybody is. But we just had to pick a day, and that's the day we went with because
Well, and the age we're trying to target 12 to 18, 12 to the 15, 16 range. We kind of figured, they'll be more comfortable coming with a mother figure, and it could be a grandma, it could be an auntie, it could be a mom. So that's why we
absolutely.
thought do a combo for them, and then you got your older girls that might come, bring their hockey team together or their dance group, or let's get a group of young friends together and go, and it's gonna be a great day. We have panelists that are going to join us from all walks of life. There's some youth involved, and they're going to talk about maybe their struggles or achievements, and we just want it to be uplifting, and we don't want anybody to feel, whether they're being, told what, do this, do that. It's
Right.
going to be like, wow,
Yep.
that just makes me feel real good. And, you know, I have similar
struggles,
and she overcome that, or she's going through this. And so that's really exciting. And Lana will lead the way of that.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
What's the cost?
It's $65 single ticket, or $100 for a mother-daughter combo. Or,
nice.
Yeah.
Or mom or daughter
Yeah.
and
Any-
grandma.
yeah.
grandma,
Yeah.
auntie, yep,
Yeah.
absolutely.
That is so
Or
nice.
2 friends, you know, that want to come together. Yep, for sure.
No, it's going to be
Really
really
nice.
good.
Yeah.
That'd be a
we've
great
had-
gift idea too.
That's what we're thinking, you know. And, you know, hockey's coming to an end, ball's starting up, dances start, or, you know, but it's like, it was kind of a perfect time.
Yeah. And they're getting a full day. Like it's from 9:30 to 4:30. We have breakfast. We have lunch. The Lloyd is going to put on an amazing. Did we decide what we're going with for the lunch?
Yeah, we're
Is
doing
that announced?
a taco bar.
Yes.
And actually,
Oh, fun.
Yes.
speaking of
Yes.
Nissan, they came on board as our
Yes.
lunch sponsor,
Yeah.
so
So thank you for that. Yeah, absolutely.
Very
We're very
cool.
excited.
Yes,
Yeah. And then we
yes.
have some breakout sessions with some amazing women that are going to lead those. And then our keynote speaker, Jess. So we're very excited.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
And Jess she will reach both the youth and any, you know, older, or like lady my age, because she's got a really unique story, and she's a powerhouse, and
20-year-old.
she's so
Yeah.
uplifting, and her story is unique, and how she built her empire and had a dream and went for
She's
it.
been here
She
before.
has been here.
Yes, I've heard
She
her
went to the
before.
Inspiring Women's
She is
Conference,
very,
yeah.
very good.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
you're
And
absolutely
I think
right.
she was in Marween last year,
She
the year
is
before.
very inspiring.
Yeah,
Very,
she
yes.
is.
Her
Yeah.
story is
Yeah.
Yeah,
incredible.
very complex.
Yes.
And
Yeah.
yet you look at it and you say, I could do it too. You know, I know her road was so different. Mine has been different. Yours has been different. But at the end, you can go, you know what? If you just put your mind to it, and you can change your own trajectory.
100%.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, she was very good. She would be an amazing keynote
Yeah.
speaker
Yeah.
for the
Oh,
younger
for sure. I
ones.
think so too.
Yeah.
And
Fabulous.
we want these girls to come and mingle and meet somebody new. I guess the goal at the end of the day was to leave there maybe making new connections. And
Yeah.
you know, Lloydminster's so small, but it's so big and spread out. And you know, we also invite surrounding areas to come. It doesn't just stop at Lloyd, but you know, we've gotten into the schools, and we know it's not a fundraiser event, but we will tie a bit of a fundraiser too. We're going to have merchandise there.
Good.
And we are going to be making a donation of the proceeds to Beyond Border Circle of Change, so to tie in with the Kindness Wins.
Oh, fabulous.
Yeah, so
Yes.
we're hoping to get some cool stuff that kids will want to buy and wear, and proudly
So that would mean the Art Academy is
maybe
part of this as well.
Yeah. Whatever, I guess Melissa is who we got to connect with over that, and so
That is so cool. I love that. I feel like as a mom, my kids are just a little under the category.
Yeah.
Well, a lot. And I can't even think about that. They're really not that far away from
Right,
that. But anyways,
exactly.
we're not going to
Yeah.
talk about that today.
no,
It goes by so
goes so
fast.
But I know. But you can go there as a mom and almost walk away with some tools in your tool belt as well.
Absolutely.
Because you're like, okay, now I feel like I have a better grip on the needs of my daughter in this season. And, you know, they don't always talk. I mean, I didn't tell
they
my mom my
don't.
woes.
Yep.
It was weird.
No.
But now it's not weird, right?
It's
We
not
don't do
weird.
that. Now we
No.
talk.
We do talk,
Now we
yeah.
communicate with our parents.
And you know, and I will also mention that I've been able to, I've had situations in my world, even in the last year, I think I had a meltdown last June, and the first person I called that I thought would only understand this was Eleni, and it was like, it was amazing to me how many tools, as you say, she had amassed in her tool belt
Therapy.
to be able to talk to me and say, you know, no, Mom, you know, you're looking at it, you know, however, and I felt so empty and depleted in that moment, and she was able to, you know, give to me
Help you.
what normally
Come full
I would have,
circle.
you know,
Yeah.
say to her,
Yeah.
okay, honey, you know, you just need to chill out, or you know, whatever it was, but and so I appreciate events like Elevate. I appreciate events like Inspiring Women, because we need things invested into us. You know,
Yeah,
we're more than
absolutely.
just cooks and
Yeah.
house cleaners and running our kids to hockey, and you
it's
know,
one-
and our girls need to see that.
Oh, 100%.
That's what we need to show our girls, that you can be more than a housewife, or
Absolutely.
You
And
need
we're
to
all
be able
learning
to
as we
have it.
go as well.
Absolutely.
Like, you know, I'm going to be soon of a mother of a 16-year-old, and to me that's new, right? And
Yeah.
as we go, day by day I'm learning something new from her, and she inspires me lots, and I hope I inspire her. Maybe not right now at this age, but she'll look back. But yeah, as we go, these tools are incredible, and even if it is something like as a parent just going without, you know, like because the girls are too young to come and take away from that, and just even if it's one little like, hey, like
One little thing.
Yeah.
And we hope to make it an annual thing, because as we've been planning this day, there's been so many people coming to us like, what about this person? You know, we can't fit it all in one day, because those, we know the attention span is.
Of course, yeah.
So the 4 empowerment sessions, we have 4 different women that are going to talk. This year, one will be on, we all tie everything to mental health nowadays, and the nutrition part, the physical health part,
Wow.
life skills, and we do have some social media and some social bullying stuff to just, you know, so they'll be able to choose in the morning out of the 4, they'll choose one, and then again in the afternoon, they'll choose another one. And hopefully they get out of it and, you know, just little takeaways. And we're also hoping to get some resources there around the room that if there's somebody in the room struggling with eating disorders or whatever, bullying, or we're hoping to team up with you know, sexual assault, the interval home, Big Brothers Big Sisters. So if they're looking for something, they can go to those tables, and you know, it's going to be sacred in there, and
Safe space.
yeah, safe space, and
Yep, absolutely.
yeah,
Yeah,
we have a
and-
photo booth.
Yeah. And if the girls, like I had somebody reach out that it's just their daughter coming, and if we can make sure that she's with, you know, somebody else at a table that, you know, possibly might know, and absolutely, like we will take care of that. They can come, you can drop them off. We will make sure that they are safe and taken care of all day long. And yeah, that's why
Included.
we're included. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because that's a big, scary room
It
if you're
is
by
very-
yourself, right?
absolutely.
You
Even
want to be
still-
there,
Yep.
but you walk in and you feel like, why did I come?
Yes.
Everybody's got a mom here or somebody here, and I'm by myself.
Absolutely.
And so that's the important thing, is to make sure that the
Yeah.
inclusion is.
And you might not
huge.
feel like you're as receptive throughout the day if you're always like concerned about your safety
Absolutely.
or your,
Yeah.
you know,
Yes.
you might
Yeah.
not retain any of the
Yeah.
information. It's like, is it worth it? Is it worth going if you don't feel like it is truly a safe space?
Yes. Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
might just include having like a safe person.
Absolutely.
Well, and Lana will lead some icebreaker sessions too, and get the girls powered up and, you know, mingling, and
She is the right
energy.
person
Yes,
for this.
we're so
hey?
excited to have
she
her.
Really is.
She really
she's,
is.
She's
She
such
really is.
She's a go-getter. She reads the room so well too.
And she's got an amazing story too. Like
Yeah.
her story is
Actually, her
incredible
daughter is going to be one of our paddlists.
Oh,
I'll let that one slip.
Nice.
And so, like, going with the mother-daughter thing, like, you know, she's watched her daughter struggle, and Shelby's going to come on and talk about those struggles and hopefully encourage a young girl in the room. You know what? I don't need to be a size 2 to do these things, or
that's
might, you
right.
know, like, I might be better at this sport than this sport. Or, so it'll be interesting to hear her story too.
Yep.
Yeah.
That is so
Yep.
cool.
Yeah.
So everybody
So-
needs to help find their path, and
Yeah.
it doesn't, you know, it doesn't have to be directed right, you know, because in our community there's like hockey and like, but there's so much more out there for these girls,
Right.
And you know, they now with all these academies at the school, like the art academy, the school or the sports academy, like there's so much more for these youth.
Or even arts, you know, sciences. There's so much going on in this youth council. Like,
Yeah.
Well, we were talking yesterday about how much the world has changed for the kids.
Yeah.
And for the youth.
Yeah.
It's changed so much. And I always used to say to my kids, your job is to go to school. That's your job. My job is, you know, what I do. Your dad's job is what he does, but your job is to go to school. But now it's like, it's the base of a career for
it
these
is.
kids.
Yeah.
Like, but they cover them socially, mentally, physically, and I love it when I hear somebody saying, you know, we're, you know, part of Art Academy, and I'm like, when are you going to put the kids in Art Academy?
Yeah.
By the way, you know.
Well, then there's and it's very exciting because there's like Art Academy. It depends on who your child is.
Yeah.
But the support that they are providing for these students at this age, because they're not, like I said, like this isn't female, but my son is in the land-based program, and because they believe not every kid can learn in a classroom, right?
Yes.
So they are out and they're in the like outdoors, and it's incredible. Like the
But
support.
years ago,
Yeah.
that wasn't a
absolutely
thing,
not. No, you go to school and
I don't care what you have. sit at that
Yeah.
desk and you learn.
Absolutely, because that's
And
what
you're
we
just going to
all we
have
knew.
to figure out how to
Yeah.
learn. And
Yeah.
now they've taken it and they've, so I think this is a marvelous,
They're molding to the children more than
beautiful.
what we
we're
thought
excited.
we needed to do.
And I love that you ladies thought that this would be important for our girls.
I think it's very important.
Yeah.
And we, we're not, it's an event that we wanted to put on through the umbrella side of things, our company, but more importantly, we know it's going to be good, and we're encouraging people to come and, and just enjoy and join us. And yeah, it's exciting. And like I said, Jess, we couldn't do it with our sponsors.
Yeah, absolutely.
But more so we can't do it without a room full of the girls
Yeah.
and the women. So yeah.
On the topic of sponsors, I know it takes so much, even just your own time, but also resources to plan something like at this scale. Can you tell us about the sponsors? Who is partnering with you guys on this?
Well, we're very excited to have Riches and Jewelry as our keynote speaker for the day. Sponsor for the keynote speaker. Yep.
Cool.
We have Nissan for the launch sponsor, which is amazing. And
They have McConnell Transport for the photo booth. So we're gonna have a cool photo booth. You can stand in and it goes around you. I don't know. It's
Nothing
pretty
else,
tasty.
go for the glam bot, and go for the taco bar. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And
that's exactly
maybe
it.
walk away with some good stuff.
Yeah, for a full day,
Taco bar.
you
I'm
get some.
coming.
Yeah,
Can you just come for lunch?
yeah, absolutely.
Taco
Yeah.
bar.
We have Lloyd Plumbing and Heating is
Yeah.
around the candy bar.
Yes, candy bar.
Candy bar.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. And then we have empowerment sponsors. We have Merit Towing. We have
We don't feel
Lloyd
like I'm
Health
gonna miss-
Foundation, Lloyd Region Health Foundation. Oh my gosh.
I know, we should have had our list.
No, it's fine.
Skillful Mind Development.
Yeah.
Who else? I don't know. It's all on our website, and we've been posting on Facebook quite regular, doing shout outs to our sponsors so people can check out and see.
We have Keep on Trucking
Keep on
as
Trucking. Chatterbox.
as a Chatterbox sponsor.
Cool.
Chatterbox is
done
what we
well
named
for
the panel.
sponsors.
Yes, amazing.
Oh, I
we have
love
people
it.
Yeah,
stepping up
right?
that we want to be a part of this, and
Yeah.
like I said, we cannot do it without them. So
It must be because this is such a new and unique and needed event.
yeah. Well, the amount of people that as it's becoming real, we're talking about it more because we chatted about it and should and then we just went ahead, and so then we start talking, and people like women that are like, I wish I had this when I was a youth and a teen and
Yes.
Yeah.
adult. Like it's just becoming more now.
You're
and
changing
it's-
lives.
Yeah.
In
we hope
one
so.
day, you will be
Yeah.
changing
Yeah.
lives.
Yeah.
There has been a handful of businesses actually. We do have a package called Friends of Elevate where we have addressed the schools and the community if they know somebody that would benefit and maybe can't financially.
Yeah, that's what I was going to
Then
ask.
we do have and we have a
Tickets
couple dozen
available.
of
Yep.
tickets available,
That
and
people have sponsored for.
yeah, and so they're just sending peak girls, right?
Yeah.
Right.
I
Yeah,
love
like
that.
it'd be cool to be able to just say, I want to pay for 4 tickets.
Yeah,
Like I don't
absolutely.
have a person
Yeah.
in mind for
Yeah.
them, but if
Yeah.
you do or someone
Yes.
does, that's
Yes,
great.
we
Right now, I'm actually working with Derek Armstrong with he's the president of he's LTA, and he's sending an email out to the middle schools
cool.
right now to where, and then we'll approach the high schools. And our sister-in-law is at Holy, and she's already got in mind some few girls that would really be, and we can invite them. We can't force their hand,
No,
but
of
we
course
want to
not.
offer the invite out to them.
But the price tag, even though I think it's a very reasonable price, like it is maybe something that stands in the way
Yeah.
for
Yeah,
having a
absolutely.
life-changing experience.
Yeah.
And I love that you mentioned Lloyd is so big, but yet so small, but yet so big. And I feel like with the world of activities that is Lloydminster, I do feel like there are just pockets of people that don't really go outside of those pockets.
Yeah.
Like if you're a hockey family, you kind of stay in your hockey family, your
Right.
dance. And so, just to be at a table or sitting beside someone that you've never met before, and like you would never really otherwise get to meet them. Like I think that in and of itself is such a worthy expense just for the ticket, because you're like,
absolutely.
I get to actually like make friends outside of my
Yes.
little echo chamber
Yeah, yes.
and sphere of influence
Yes, yeah.
that will impact me in the long run. Like maybe we end up like college roommates. Who knows?
Right?
Like we could start
Absolutely.
at
Yeah, friendships
More
created
powerful.
that way,
Yeah,
too,
I love
right?
that.
Circle, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we do have a
Differences.
handful of volunteers that will be, helping out around on the floor and making sure that the girls are comfortable and if they are alone, right? So
Is there a
that's
way
nothing to worry
for
about.
people to volunteer? Like, do you have any?
Yeah, they can. We've had people reach out. We have to kind of figure that out, what we're
Right.
going to need.
Right.
But yeah, if you're interested in it, we can fit you in. Just send us, go to our website. Our emails are on there.
Sure.
Yeah.
And then, we can do that and
Cool.
Yeah.
make use of them. We appreciate all the volunteers.
Yes, absolutely.
Lloydminster doesn't run without the volunteers. So.
Yeah,
Sure doesn't.
Yeah.
No.
One other thing we're missing is Lloydminster Region Health Foundation. I don't want to say anything but they are going to join us this day for an exciting announcement. So,
That's
so
super
they'll have a few minutes up on stage.
It's pretty incredible what
Yeah.
the announcement is. So yeah, you definitely, if you
Stay tuned.
Yeah, stay tuned.
But also you have to be there.
Yeah.
We'll let Steph make that announcement.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's so great.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny how things sorry.
Go ahead, please
How they
do.
snowball, how you start talking to one person, all of a sudden
Yeah.
there's this person, and like they're all connected, and yeah, it's been great. It's been really
But
great.
I really believe it's because this is such a wonderful, I don't want to say idea, but it's such a wonderful event.
Yeah, it's an
Fresh,
initiative.
It's an initiative.
Yeah.
And it is so needed.
Yeah.
We need this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We've needed this
Yeah.
for a long time.
And
And you know what I remember, I want to say it was probably about 8 years ago, I think, that there was a couple of events that they held at Holy Rosary High School, and it was for girls. But it was within Holy Rosary.
Okay.
I remember that, and it was led by a lady that I know, and the girls came and they had events for them that day. They had keynote speakers, but it was within the school, and it was
Okay.
quite small.
Okay. Yep.
But it went really well, and then they did one for the boys.
Okay.
yeah,
I don't know if you remember that.
No,
I don't remember, but
They did one
It's
for
needed
the
as well.
for the young men, and I know because my dad went and spoke
okay.
to the boys, and just I don't know what he said. You never know what is going to come out of Papu's mouth. Fair enough. Anyway, that was pre paper airplanes and paper boats. So,
So before your girls this time.
yeah. So anyway, but I do remember that there was an event at the Holy Rosary for the girls, and there was an event for the boys, and it was kind of neat. But again, it was just within the school, and I don't know that all the kids participated in the school. You could sign up
Sign
and
up,
go
yeah.
for the morning, I think it was. But it was just a brand new little idea, which was amazing.
Yeah.
To me, it was
Yeah.
like, what a great idea. This is obviously hitting the ground running in a much bigger
It would be
way.
neat if the schools could, but we didn't like the first year, maybe in a few years, maybe
Yeah.
it's a day, like a personal development day or.
Yeah.
And we do understand that, it's young women and we do know that young men do deserve a day as well.
Sure.
And there has been talk about doing that, or we had a question asked about why not combining it. But we want these girls to be as real as they can, and at that age, there's hormones, and
Yeah.
and if you get the young boys in the room and the younger, they're not
Yeah.
going to be themselves.
No,
they're
of
not
course
going to,
not. No.
It would be cool though to explore like however many years down the road to, I mean, you said you
Yeah.
have a son.
Yeah.
Like, it'd be cool because I think really boys
Yeah.
They
need
struggle.
it too.
They do.
Absolutely.
We really
100%.
focus on women and girls because I feel like we all needed that
Yeah.
growing up,
Yeah.
and we're women and we like love the
Yeah.
women empowerment, but I mean like,
Well, just even
These
to talk
boys.
about your, feelings. It's like
Yeah, encouraging
like
them, right?
that generation was no, your feelings are
Right.
you don't show them because you're a man, and it's like no, like you're allowed to.
just like have a screaming.
Yes,
day
you're
of
allowed to have a
men
day,
rage.
as
Yeah.
you do.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah,
Go for it.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but no, we're hoping that this event is something that people don't think that they need
But that
until
they
they're there, and then they're like, one of
Yeah.
those things where I didn't know if I needed it, but I can't. Yeah,
But
I'm
gosh,
very
I'm
happy.
so happy I
that I
went.
went. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
Oh, amazing.
yeah. Yeah. So
We're going to take a quick commercial break and we will be back. Let's start with Faye, are you ready for us? Okay, we messed this up yesterday, so we're trying to do this really well today. It's not just a name. It is Superior Water. Superior Water has 2 locations in Lloydminster, and they're open on Sundays to make filling your big blue jugs quicker and easier. If you want great tasting water right from your tap, call the Superior Water team and ask about their under-the-sink reverse osmosis systems at 780-875-6636. Superior Water is open on 57th Avenue Monday to Friday from 8 to 6 and on Saturdays and Sundays from 10 to 5. Plus, they have a coin-operated location by 7-Eleven just off of Highway 17 South. At Superior Water, water treatment is what they do, and they do it well.
That's good. That's so good.
You can join Kurt and Heather Price on a war memorial tour this spring that travels through the Netherlands, Brussels, and France. This once-in-a-lifetime customized tour honors our Canadian veterans who fought for our freedom in World War I and World War II. It coincides with the 80th anniversary of the end of the Second World War. The tour begins in Amsterdam on May 28th and concludes in Paris on June the 13th. It includes war monuments like Vimy Ridge, Canadian war cemeteries, Essex Farm in the Flanders Field region, where John McCrae himself wrote in Flanders Fields, a concentration camp, and museums such as the Passchendaele Museum and a bunker museum. On June 6th, the 81st anniversary of D-Day, the tour will be in Normandy, life-changing, where you'll be able to walk the beaches, including Juno Beach, where the Canadians landed on D-Day. Go to lamberttravel.ca today to see the full itinerary. And if you have any questions, you can call 780-875-4414. But act quickly because time is running out to book this exciting and yet emotional trip.
The Coldest Night of the Year fundraiser is taking place on February 22nd. I mean, I feel like it could have been like a couple days ago. The Lloydminster Men's Shelter invites you to take part in a 1-hour walk out in the cold to put yourself in the shoes of someone without shelter. Kagan Kaneen. Is it a silent K? Oh, I should have practiced this better. Kaneen. I'm sorry, Kagan, executive director of the men's shelter, told Live with Kurt Price that they've moved the event this year to make it more relevant.
Start and end at the Olive Tree. They have been amazing, so they're actually going to be doing the meal for us and serving for everybody, so very excited about that. But to walk around the downtown core, I think is very, very important. In the past couple of years, we've done it at Bud Miller.
Yeah.
But we've wanted to bring it back to the downtown. This is where we are. This is where there's more, the unhoused community members are throughout the city, but this is where the visibility is a lot stronger and a lot higher, right?
Register at cnoy.org/location/Lloydminster to take part. And for more information, check out the show from last Wednesday on Facebook, YouTube, or wherever you get your podcasts.
The Esso Cup is coming to Lloydminster from April 20th to 26th. This is going to be a good one. You can save money right now by getting an early bird ticket for just $75 for the entire event. Ashlyn Hinton told us it would be huge for her and her teammates to see a packed Civic Center for their game.
I know personally, I think I honestly might cry. I think I would be so overwhelmed. Like, it would be amazing to see all the support of people coming in. Obviously, we'd love to sell the tickets, so if people are free around there, we'd be more than welcome to have that support cheering us on.
Live with Kurt Price, Richardson's Jewelry, and Spiro's want to hear your love story. Leading up to Valentine's Day, we'll hear 3 couples share their excitement of falling in love. Once again this year, Heather and Kurt will sit down with couples to hear how they met and fell in love and get all the mushy-gushy romance stories. All couples who appear on Live with Kurt Price to share their love story with us will receive a $100 Spiro's gift card. How generous. To nominate a couple for you and your special someone, all you have to do is email livewithkurtprice@gmail.com. Love Story is brought to you by Richardson's Jewelry and Spiro's.
The Kid Scotty Curling Club is celebrating this 100th anniversary with a free family dance on Friday, February 21st at the Kid Scotty Hall. Beginning at 7 p.m., Darren DeYoung told us that the event will continue on the ice the following day.
Do it kind of Friday night is kind of the party type thing, right? And then the 22nd, which is going to be the Saturday, we are actually going to have a family-oriented 4-person open bonspiel. So it's going to be 4-person teams. We're going to shorten up the games to 4 ends, right? It's going to be nice and quick because we hope to have a lot of teams. Like we're hoping to have, 25 teams register, right?
The Cutter Rally for Cancer is returning to Lloydminster Exhibition Grounds on the Ron C. McDonald Trail on February 22nd. February 22nd has a lot happening that day, so keep in mind. Cutters, wagons, sleighs, and horseback riders are all welcome to take their part. You can participate or purchase a ghost hand, and once again this year the cost is $65, which includes supper. The grand prize is a beautiful cutter valued at $3,400, a harness package, or you could choose $2,000 cash. Proceeds will go to the Lloydminster Region Health Foundation and hang in the 30s. Get your ticket before Valentine's Day to be eligible for the $500 early bird draw. Last year's incredible event raised over $60,000.
Wow. Cupcakes for caregivers. This is what I want to be. I just want cupcakes. Is presented by Lloydminster Sobeys and the Lloydminster and District United Way. One special caregiver will receive a dozen cupcakes and be recognized for their exceptional work. To recognize these special caregivers, all you have to do is send us an email at livewithkurtprice@gmail.com and tell us why you're nominating them. This can be a healthcare professional, like a doctor, a nurse, or a home care worker, or it can be someone much closer to you. You can nominate a family member or someone you know who takes care of a loved one in their own home simply because they care.
They're committed, certified, and reliable, and they'll help you get your life back. BioClean Disaster Service is Lloydminster's local restoration company, and they're also Lloydminster's largest restoration company. Called 1-833-246-8326. Taking care of your belongings and property is important, but you and your family are what really matter to BioClean Disaster Services. We're here with Deanna Wandler and Ashley Miazga. We're going to take a break, though, first, when we return.
Yeah, we are.
At Diamond 7 Meats, we work with local farm families to provide a high-quality product and a great selection for you. Try our mouth-watering smokies, pulled pork, roast beef, and more, made pure and natural with no additives or fillers. We offer custom processing, and our experienced team works for you to provide a selection of sausage, burgers, and jerkies made to your specifications. Take your grilling to the next level with a Yoder smoker. Complete the grilling experience with Canadian-made, award-winning line of House of Q barbecue sauces. We're locally owned and operated, and we look forward to seeing you today.
At CK McKean Roofing, they understand what it took to put that roof over your head for your family. With over 20 years of experience under their belt, they strive to show you that with their workmanship and their integrity. Not all roofing companies are created equal, and that's why CK McKean Roofing encourages you to focus on your most important investments, your home and your family. CK McKean Roofing. Roofers do it on top.
At Lloydminster and District Co-op, membership matters more. Because being part of a co-op means you're connected to something bigger than yourself. From long-held legacy by those who built our communities, to people you call family, friends, and neighbors. When you're a Lloyd Co-op member, you're an owner in a local business that prides itself on purpose alongside profit. You earn cash back, you help support causes that matter most, and you're building a better way of life for the next generation. Membership matters more.
How can you help support the oil and gas industry and jobs in Western Canada? The answer is closer than you think. Sell your scrap metals to PWM Steel. PWM sells scrap iron to Evraz, located in Regina. Evraz's #1 customer is the energy sector, building pipes and plates for the oil and gas industry. PWM Steel is your locally owned metal recycler and steel service center in the area. Plus, they're a strong supporter of the community. PWM Steel, your top steel supplier for Alberta and Saskatchewan for 40 years.
At Jason Arden Associates Cooperators, we're proud to be a top-rated local insurance company that offers flexible solutions and expert advice for all your insurance and investment needs. We'll work with you to tailor your insurance specific to your needs, and we offer investment advice that always puts you first. At Cooperators, one of our core values is to give back to the communities that we live in. Thanks to the support of our clients in Lloydminster and area, in 2023, Jason Arden Associates has donated $40,000 to local nonprofits, charities, students, athletes, and other special events. How does your insurance company support our community?
It's more than just taxes at L&A CPA. Assurance, accounting, retirement planning, estate planning, business consulting, financial consulting, farm program support, and bookkeeping. But yes, there is always taxes. The team at L&A CPA is committed to helping you achieve your best results and will be there to assist you every step of the way. L&A CPA, with offices in Provost, Vermilion, and Lloydminster.
I'm Brian Zinchuk of PipelineOnline.ca. I used to be a pipeliner, and I've spent the last 15 years reporting on energy in Saskatchewan. PipelineOnline.ca provides comprehensive coverage of light oil, heavy oil, lithium, helium, power production including coal, wind, solar, geothermal, natural gas, and nuclear. There's a lot happening in Saskatchewan's energy sector, and Pipeline Online is there for all of it. No one else comes even close.
Wellings of Lloydminster is an active 55 and over community with 66 townhome villas on very flexible lease. Each unit contains a full kitchen with 5 appliances, walk-in showers, and in-suite laundry with 1 and 2 bedroom choices. The 2-bedroom villas also include a great garage. It's a no-maintenance concept where your grass is cut, appliances are serviced, and the snow is shoveled. It's called carefree living because it allows for more freedom while still living independently. Call Darlene at Wellings of Lloydminster at 780-872-8537 to tour one of their beautiful villas.
I can't lie, when I hear all about that, and I've seen these bungalow villa things.
I want to move there.
I wonder if I could get assessed maybe by my chiropractor and it'd be like, she feels 55, and we can make it work. She cracks like a 55-year-old.
1 more year and I'm moving in.
Okay, this is great. So we're here with Deanna Wandler and Ashley Miazga. We are talking all things Elevate. We've covered lots of ground already, just talking to us a little bit about what we can expect from this. But one question that we haven't covered quite yet is, what are your goals? So we've talked about kind of what you're hoping to see from this year, but what's the 5-year goal for Elevate? What do you see happening and coming from this?
That is a really good question.
You always got to do this stuff when you're
it's a thing
when you're planning events like this, because it's so impactful. Your goal really, your close-knit goal is to impact a whole generation of girls in Lloydminster, which is amazing. But I mean, what happens in 5 years? What are they doing?
Hopefully, maybe some of them will be coming back to speak at at the event. Maybe be a panelist or who knows, a keynote speaker, one of our older generations, but.
Or find their way, and maybe this kind of a day is inspiring to them, where they want to get into public speaking, or
maybe having them come as a MC or a,
right?
Yes.
Yeah.
But I know that when we're talking, we also have our other sister Carmen and sister-in-law Coralie very hands-in on all of this as well. And we just sat around. Daughters? All of our daughters are involved. They're helping pick the merchandise and having ideas and excited for the day. But we're so excited that we're like, okay, well, that might have to be for next year. So we're definitely hoping to have this continue, right, for years to come. But as a 5-year goal, I would just say hope that we have returning
bigger and better
and returning clients, and hopefully we just inspire them to look back and say Elevate really inspired and empowered us.
And are you wanting to keep this in Lloyd, or would you want to like branch out to some surrounding areas? I don't know, just some dream things. I love to whiteboard.
Yeah,
this is what we're
that's
doing right now.
Good question right now. But yeah, that'd be kind of neat to take it to a bigger city. But I think Lloyd has everything we need, and has, you know, the girls that in our community that are, you know, they're our next leaders. So I guess, you know,
They're our next business owners.
They are.
Yeah,
They're
they really are. Yes.
Yeah. I don't plan on leaving Lloyd too soon, so I would like to, I guess the business owners and encouraging them to find their way here in Lloyd. It would be cool. But
And I love our ladies. I love the ladies, the business owners in Lloydminster.
The
powerhouses.
Yeah, powerhouses.
They're,
Absolutely.
you know, it's not. I'm going to talk about our patio, and we had it was kind of a woman-led. Although my son-in-law was Eleni's husband Jeremiah was the lead contractor in it, but my parents are kind of behind the scenes now. They're still very, very there, but they're behind the scenes and in the decision making. It was a very woman-built patio, right, Eleni? And we had.
We didn't lift a finger, but
we did not lift a finger, but we
Planned it
made all
all,
the
designed it
decisions
all,
and we wrote
yes.
all the checks. So that was fun. But what I want to say is, oh my goodness, Eleni, help me here. Our female welder.
Oh, Katie Mesmer.
Katie Mesmer. Wow, I had a bit of a stroke there.
Same initials.
I might be moving into Welling sooner.
Sorry,
Katie
Wellings.
Mesmer is a female welder in Lloydminster. And I reached out to her, and it was at that point that I wanted to reach out to female builders and contractors, and I wanted to reach out to see what was available.
Yeah.
And, she designed and built all of our chairs and tables.
Okay.
Beautiful.
And that, to me, is such an amazing concept to have those chairs and tables built by a female welder.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And they're very well built. They're heavy.
Yes, yeah.
They're very
They're very heavy.
Yeah.
But can you imagine how she feels going to the patio
Exactly.
and having her drink and I'm sitting in the thing.
These are this is what I built. And on a patio that a woman, was inspired to build and create, although I did nothing, but still, right?
You're running the show there.
Yeah,
You
true.
You keep it running, yeah.
Yeah, we keep it going. And so I think that our women leaders that are coming up in our businesses in Lloydminster, and you're tapping into some 12 to 18-year-old young ladies that if you point them in the right direction for these crucial years, 12 to 18 is a huge time in their lives. Lots happens. Lots of relationships that they're a part of. They drop friends, they gain friends. They're secluded at times. I mean, just think about what they're going through from 12 to 18.
It's day by day some days, right? Like they go to school
Hour by hour.
Hour by hour.
Yeah,
I
honestly.
mean, I mean, I hate to say it, but like they're going through their hormones, and we in our 50s are so centered on our hormones. I mean, Eleni, for probably the last 5 years, that's all she's heard me talk about is hormones.
Yeah, I'm right with you.
Okay, kindness wins, remember?
Yeah.
But, and we know all we sort of have focused on in the last 5 years is our hormones. And then there's hormone therapy. But, I look at these young ladies, and I was just thinking about it. My goodness, what they're going through.
Oh, I know.
Well, I just think that body changes, all of it, but one of my things I keep kind of going back to is just loving themselves today. You can always strive to be better for tomorrow and for the future, but today is today. Love yourself today. You can work hard for tomorrow, but you can't get that back. And just be happy with
today.
Just be happy with today with your outfit, and it doesn't matter what you're it doesn't make you, but in this world girls struggle with fitting in and all the name brands and all that kind of stuff, but you don't have to have the name brands to fit in, right?
Joe Fresh.
You can be wearing Joe Fresh, right? Things like that. So just love today and be happy with today, because
And accept
this
yourself. Whole room
yeah.
full of different. There's going to be different ages, different. They're involved in different thing, and it's okay to be different.
Yeah.
But it's also okay to join forces and collaborate.
Yeah.
Life isn't a competition.
Yeah.
It's,
And the 12-year-olds can look to the 18-year-olds that are in the room and say, I'm in a room with
absolutely.
An older, and she's beautiful, and I want to be like her one day. But you know, that 12-year-old doesn't know what the 18-year-old is going through. And the 18-year-old remembers what the 12-year-old is going through, and saying,
I was.
Wow, good for you.
Yeah.
I was here. I was where you are.
And even just to spot somebody in the crowd at a different table and have that connection where they see each other at school in the new year or something, and be like, hey, I seen you at that event, and like just maybe make a connection there. Just simple.
And you know what would be really cool, and I mean, I'm not going to tell you how to do it, but obviously would be cool if you sort of factored in the ages of who's coming and not sat all the 18-year-olds at one table.
Mix them up.
Mix them up, hey?
We're curious to see, like, once ticket sales are kind of finalized, but we are able to see, who buys it. But like I said, if anybody has a special request or anything, please let us know. This is, new. We want to accommodate as many as we can, but we don't want that to steer them away from it, right?
Right.
To be
like they want to buy tickets as their hockey team or their
sure.
And but I think Lana has some good ideas to break up and
move them around, mingling.
Yeah. We don't want anybody to feel uncomfortable or stressed. We just want them to come enjoy the day.
Although discomfort is really what leads to breakthrough a lot of times too. So people recognizing that, like, even though sitting with strangers is uncomfortable, like if I can break past that and share a little bit of my story.
That's their future.
That's
You're
doing
always
hard
gonna be,
things.
We can do hard things,
We
girls.
can do hard things, and hard things is maybe sitting, like, not even like something like this, but even going into like a cafe and sitting by yourself, having lunch by yourself. It's okay to do those kind of things. Like,
Go to a movie by yourself. It's okay.
Ashley's a pure example of, doing something. She's never done this before.
No, she's
rocking it. Pretty nervous coming in here, but wow.
I was going to be on that side of things, so.
You're doing great.
Well, you guys made me feel very comfortable, so thank you.
Thank you.
I was thinking also just a little thing. We've talked about how the women that are, or the girls that are going to come to this are going to become these like business, entrepreneurs and these leaders in our city and all these things, which is really great. But I also think of like how you're doing such a wonderful thing to instill some really great tools into some girls that will become moms. And how they're able to raise like the next generation of kids that are going to, be better equipped because their moms had a network of girls and women who just were doing it well, and I think that in and of itself is such a huge step above, what has been happening.
Like these girls can do anything, but when you're going to do it, just make sure you're doing it in the best version of yourself. If you're going to be the mom, be the best mom you can be. If you're going to go milk cows, be the best cow milker. Just like anything, but it's exciting.
Yeah, we're really excited.
Good. Well, thank you so much for hopping
thanks for
on
having
today,
us.
ladies. This is so great.
Thank you.
I feel elevated and inspired.
Me too.
And also,
Well, hopefully it's
I'll be there
still
for
so
the
you
taco
can
bar.
bring your daughters and your grandma can come and bring her.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, I
Fill a
know
whole
my girls
table.
would
Absolutely.
love
I'll bring
like
one
this.
and you can bring one.
Yeah,
there you go.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I mean, my kids are kind of tall. They could probably pass for 12. Anyways, you don't need like ID, right?
No, gosh, no.
Are you ID?
You know your kids,
No, this is great.
It is a long day, so like if they can sit through it, absolutely. But
I mean, a lot of it will probably just go over their heads. They'll be like, where's the snacks?
Yes, yeah.
But either way, if you are 12 to 18, or if you have 12 to 18-year-olds in your house, or if you know someone that could really use this conference, May 10th, it's an all-day event. It's called Elevate. It's for empowerment for girls, and I think it's just going to be a wonderful event. This is the inaugural Elevate conference, but I foresee that there will be multiple of these and coming up in the years. So thank you so much, Ashley and Deanna, for coming today. This has been wonderful. Kurt will be back tomorrow. Kurt's coming back tomorrow? Oh my gosh.
We better clean up our rooms.
Yeah. And he and Heather are going to sit down with Garth and Courtney George to hear their love story. I'm super excited. Love Story is proudly presented by Richardson's Jewelry and Spiro's. We will tune in with you tomorrow.